Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it, I had to let the world know it's my time. I had to come up on the check, I was down. And I was up to my neck, almost drowned. But I paid all my debts off out loud. They got paid, now to recall my files. Wouldn't be life if it all went as planned. Sacrifice made me to go, not no lamb. Just no nights in the gym going hell, yeah, yeah. This one for the people who was hating on me. Just to let them know that I'm still gonna eat.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't biased.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
Certainly one of the most beautiful structures in the most historic city in the U.S. That's City Hall here in Philadelphia. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, both of these teams, Clark, like to run offense through the post.
Yeah, we call that dine in eating. They're going inside to eat and make it happen. They're not going to settle for the drive-through window. They're going to make it happen in the paint with physicality and throwing that ball inside often and consistent.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Horton Tucker in at small forward. And for Philadelphia, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. There's Morant. Pass to Perry. Off target from outside. Now, here is Harden. To the inside. Guarded by Harden. Shot from 16, and the jumper is on the mark.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Harden. Last game he had 12. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant passes to Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. Harden scanning the floor. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. It's hauled in by Perry.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Morant with it, picked up by Harris. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Shot from the inbound.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids, and certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Here's Maxey, following the basket by Ja Morant. And here's Maxey. He had 15 points last outing. Clock is at 3. Here's Embiid. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, pressure doesn't get to Embiid. Nice job there recognizing the shot clock was winding down.
Here's Perry, guarded by Embiid. Here's Morant. Embiid with the steal. There's the drive. It's blocked. Second chance shot. Here's Harris. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis trailing here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Embiid. He had 27 points last game and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
So it's the Grizzlies now. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's Morant with the drive. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Harden can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. There's the dish to Morant. Here's Horton Tucker. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York. Fires from deep. And it's Morant missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Shoots from the elbow. Morant with another miss. 76ers trailing. Up top, Embiid. Guarded by Morant. Embiid kicks to Harris. And they'll get another chance. Back to Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 6 points.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The pass to Perry. Morant outside. Here's Jackson, guarded by Harris. Poked loose. To the middle.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. It's tipped. Harris against Jackson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's a good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number 1 is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
Oh, good board, baby! Yep. And the foul! Yep. The ball! Help! Help out! Shut up! Oh, drain that, baby!
Yep. Drain that! Go D up on James! Go D up on James!
Good. Get the perimeter! And one! Box him out! New play!
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Memphis also making a switch. Terry's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here he goes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Brooks outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Brooks has got a couple of threes now in the first for Memphis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Springer the pass to Beasley. Kicks to Love. There's the three. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis leading by 7. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Terry, that's a 2. They get it back. Haji. The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. From deep three-point range, and so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, on the floor for Memphis, we've got Williams. He's out there with Brooks. And it's Bane in at the two-guard spot.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now here's Beasley. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Terry outside. Going inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Springer. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. It's rebounded by Najee.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Takes the 13-footer. And it's Looney with the rebound. And Love's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. It felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Kevin Love. Brooks finds Jackson. Brooks against Beasley. Pocket 6. And another miss by Memphis.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
They get a hand on it. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Love outside. Jacks up a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Brooks. Jackson down low. Looney on him. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Berry's checked in, and Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Looney. Pass to Springer. Can they get it? Drains it from beyond the arc. Springer's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Terry outside. Pass to Jackson. Shoots from 14. The Grizzlies with another miss. The 76ers trail by 6. Springer can't get it to go. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Takes it inside, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's hauled in by Perry. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. On the wing, Jackson. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Pass to Perry. He feeds it to Jackson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Beasley with it. 9-point game his last outing. The turnaround Jay. Here's Looney. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Terry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here is Harden, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Beasley outside. Jackson against Harden. Pass to Looney. Now here's Love. And the dunk by Love.
Easy does it there for Love. That was real close.
Now here's Jackson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
The shot off that time. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Harden driving in, and the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And there's Terry. The rebound by Kevin Love. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Harden the pass to Love. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Now Terry. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Over Love. And too long on the shot. The 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Harden outside. This one for 3. Not going to go that time. And it's Memphis the other way. On the wing, Terry. Guarded by Harden. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Terry. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the score by Memphis. And they get it back. Basket good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Terry. He's guarded closely. Pass to Perry. Memphis moving it around. Here's Horton Tucker. And Looney sends it back. Beasley into the lane. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Beasley's got his first bucket of the night. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Looney. Tobias Harris comes in for Kevin Love. And Maxey subbed in for Beasley. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Stolen by Harden. Driving inside. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Now here's Morant. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Knicks in New York.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Here's Horton Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson misses. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Here's Morant after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Perry. A 17-point game for him in the win against New York. Fires the 3. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. Passes it to Maxey. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Harden. The feed to Embiid. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Williams against Harris. Williams kicks to Morant. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. .105 left to play in the first half. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The second chance effort, and Thybulle sends it back.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Morant against Harden. Harris outside. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Grizzlies on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air, and when that happens, you're at his mercy.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Harden hits them both.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
Morant with a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter. Harden with it. He's got 6. With 2 seconds left.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively and be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the foul.
Get through! Switch! Yeah, baby! Watch that shooter! Hold it! Back up, bro! No! Oh, get back! I got the ball! Break the middle! I'm back! They're coming! Set up! Get outside! And one! It's good! Shoot one! Woo! Way to go, baby! Yep. Give him that. Oh, that's you!
Right here!